boat goes sailing to the mission land. Sailing, sailing, mission boat. It takes the teacher to the children there. Sailing, missionary boat.
This week we will be talking about a friend, Justina. Justina lives in Ireland, and the title is called Waiting for Parents. So she will tell us a story of when she waited for her parents. Now, Justina now lives in Ireland, but she used to live here in Moldova, and her parents moved all the way to Ireland. So she and her grandma stayed behind in Moldova. So now we're going to say that this is Moldova, and we're going to say that this is our friend Justina, and this is her grandma whom she lived with in Moldova. Now, because Justina was not able to see her parents because they were very, very far away in Ireland, her mom and her dad sent her packages. So every week she longed and waited to receive the packages, in which inside of them she received videos where she could put into her television and be able to watch her mom and her dad. And she was able to see them and know their face, because unfortunately she didn't remember exactly what they looked like. She didn't remember them hugging her because she was so small when they left. Now, Justina, as she watched these videos, she memorized how they spoke. So the sound of their voice, she knew immediately if she heard it anywhere. She knew every single feature in their face and what they looked like because it was very important for her that she knew her parents. And you know what? She also had a little sister who was born, and she always longed to see their faces and hear their voices. Now, Justina had a wonderful hobby that she loved to share with her grandma, and that was that they had a garden in which Justina worked very hard to keep up. She had vegetables growing in there, and she worked very hard to keep up that garden. And she showed her mom and her dad in videos that she recorded how she kept up her little vegetables and how she was so proud of her garden. And you know, every day Justina asked her grandma, she said, "Grandma, when will my parents get here?" And then her grandma would always say, soon enough they will get here. And every day Justina asked the same question, "Grandma, when will my parents get here?" And her grandma always responded, "Soon, very soon." So every day Justina awaited for their return. And one day, as Justina was nearing her 6th birthday, she asked her grandma, she said, "Grandma, when will my parents get here?" "Sooner than you think," she responded. So every day she longed and waited for them. And one day, Justina's grandma said, look who's here." It was her parents, whom she waited for every day. It was her mom and her dad and her little sister. Now, Justina was so happy that they were able to be reunited. And you know, all of them left and went to Ireland. They took a plane and went to Ireland to live. And you know, the lesson that Justina teaches us is that just like she waited every single day for her parents to arrive so that she could be reunited with them, now, as she's older, she waits for Jesus every single day. She longs for his coming. She learns about him every single day, just like she learned about her parents from the videotapes. She reads her Bible, and she is waiting for Jesus every single day. And that's what we should do. Wait for Jesus every single day of our lives. We should be longing. That should be the yearning in our heart so that we can see and meet Jesus face to face. This week's story is titled anytime, anywhere. Because at any time and anywhere we can come to God and pray. Our memory verse is, pray to me and I will listen to you. And that's found in Jeremiah 29:12. Pray to me and I will listen to you, says Jesus. When Jesus lived in this earth, while he was sleeping, he would wake up very early in the morning, so early that the birds were barely starting to sing. People were not usually up this early, but Jesus was, because it was very important for him to begin his day with prayer, to pray and come to the Heavenly Father. He would find a place where he could be in solitude, and he preferred to be out in nature where he can enjoy nature, listen to the beautiful birds, and come to God the Father in prayer. And you know, Jesus he felt like he needed that special time to be with God the Father so that he can gain strength, so that his spirit could be renewed on a daily basis, so that he would be prepared in order to meet the people, to heal the sick, to be able to do the miracles that he did. And he gained the strength and everything he needed from God the Father. If Jesus himself felt like he needed God so much every day, that he needed to wake up so early and spend time with God the Father, how much more do we need him? And after Jesus finished his special time with God the Father, praying and asking for God's help, he would go out and he would help all those that needed help. Children came to him. All sorts of people came to him because they needed help. They needed him. And Jesus was able to heal, to preach, to do all those things with the help of God the Father. And he gained that strength every single day. The most important part for him, the most important thing in the morning for him to do was to seek God in prayer in the morning, to be able to ask the Lord for help. And you know, Jesus teaches us that if he himself needed to pray, to be in constant prayer anytime and anywhere, how much more do we need it? So it's very important for us to be able to seek God. And what a privilege we have that we can seek him. And like the Bible tells us in Jeremiah 29:12, Jesus says, pray to me and I will listen to you. And we have that privilege that anytime, anywhere we come to the Lord in prayer, he will listen to us.